Hello, welcome to my new game called Clint Barton Saves the Farm. My husband is walking around the house today doing a whole bunch of repair stuff, so you're going to hear that in the background of the recording, and you're going to have to deal. Clint Barton Saves the Farm is going to be a rags to riches playthrough, where your character starts with nothing, and through, scrambling and foraging and fishing and whatever, ends up making enough money to build a house and then get a job and then, accrue a certain amount of wealth. So here's our boy, Clint Barton. He is sitting out in the rain because this guy was grilling and he wanted to steal a hot dog. Typical Clint, but in this game, of course, you have no money. So he basically exists on what he can bum off of other people. So here's Clint, and let me take him home to Barton Farm so that you can see how I've set this up, okay? In typical rags to riches, you start with nothing, of course, and then kind of work your way through playing, but I want this to fit into sort of Clint Barton's own canon, right? So basically what happens is this is set in a timeline where Clint has left Barney, left the circus, been left for dead, whatever, and he comes home to the family farm to try to get back on his feet, okay? As soon as this loads, we'll see. So, unlike some other rags to riches playthroughs, I've started Clint with a bit of stuff to sort of fit in the timeline. Let me pause this for a second. So, this lot is what we're calling Old Barton Farm, okay? The house is gone. We're gonna say the house was condemned and the city took it down or something, so no house. But Clint has this dilapidated old barn in the backyard. There, dilapidated old barn. There is a roof. I don't know why it's not showing up. Fun. There's the roof. Okay. So he has this dilapidated old barn. The lot is not connected to water or electricity. We're playing an off-the-grid challenge. And Clint's first major milestone is going to be to get enough money that he can pay to get the utilities reconnected. I haven't decided what that amount's going to be yet, but until then, he is basically just living in the dark. He has an oil lamp here, all of his family's old crap sitting around, these nasty, the old bathroom, shop toilet. He has to, clean and then gather water other places in the game anytime he wants to use those. So usually he just goes to the pub. He has a bench up here for sleeping, for napping, one lamp, that's it. So the idea is he is homeless and he's broke and he's living in this barn until he can get his shit together. Barton family, used to have chickens, so he has the coop, but he has no chickens yet because he has to earn enough money to buy the chickens himself. But they have a pond, but I'm not letting him fish in the pond until he can stock the pond. So like once he catches a fish, I will add the fish to the lake. So basically he's kind of has to work to stock his own pond before he can fish out of there and just kind of, get a million fish to sell for money. I'm trying to make this in character for Clint, but not easy. They have a plot of land, and because the Bartons were farmers, I'm letting Clint, plant what he finds to grow and to sell for money, but he can only have one of each plant. The rest of them are going to go for, trading or selling, or, there's some errands that you can do in the village. And the rest of it, eventually once he gets the money, this is where he will start rebuilding the Barton house. So, Clint's pretty screwed here, especially on rainy days, because one of the only ways to get stuff for yourself is to go out into parks and stuff and forage and gather, and poor Clint, it is raining. So as you can see right now, his inventory consists of one frog that he caught, one bass that he caught that's about to be added to the lake, an empty plate, I don't know where that came from, and one chocoberry. He harvested 3, he gave 1 to a bird, and then planted the other one. He has $6 because we got some sage that we sold. So that's it. That's it. Poor Clint. So what Clint's gonna do here, he's pretty up on some stuff. Let's see if his plants need anything. No, not yet. So we're gonna go back to the pub. Because thankfully pubs in The Sims, they of course give you, you know, you can give you chips. You can eat chips for free. They got a bathroom. They got couches you can sleep on, and what else was I gonna say? Oh, you can improve your hygiene by washing your hands in the sink like over and over and over again. So they're great places to start out when you're doing a challenge like this. So for the next couple minutes, I'm gonna kind of walk you through, you know, the whole Clint concept, and we're gonna go to the park, see if we can forage anything else. The reason Clint's allowed to plant stuff and sell it for money, I have the seasons pack. Okay, so of course Clint can only harvest plants when they're in season. So right now in spring, he can only harvest the plants that are in season in spring. So it makes it a lot harder for him to get a good garden going. Now eventually if you have a good garden, it's a great way to make money in The Sims, but you kind of have to get there. And Clint won't have a, you know, year-round garden to support him until I've been through all 4 seasons. Since his goal is to get the utilities turned back on into his to his house before winter, you know, we're gonna have to find some other ways to do stuff. So he's gonna go to this lovely pub. He's a regular here. They all know the hobo that sleeps on the couch, you know, like, oh, he's back, great, cool. That guy's back to use the toilet and eat our chips, I guess. This is the town. I forget what the town is actually called, but it's really quite pretty the way they have it all set up. There's a little park over here, and this is where you can get lucky, see? Because people will sometimes cook things that you can go steal. Now, he is not allowed to keep food in his inventory, but if there's food sitting out here, Clint will absolutely help himself to it and eat it. A little bit healthier than just a diet of chips on chips. Here's some of the other houses. You can't really go back here, but you know, the scenery is pretty nice. I don't know, it's very cutesy. You know, it's also a very British town, but here we are pretending that it's Iowa. No, wash your hands again. Wash your hands again. You need to get your hygiene up. Wash them again. That's right, buddy. So it's 3 p.m. already, so we kind of, the plants all, I think, bloom, I'll say, at 6 a.m. So I already missed some of them, but yeah, over here we've got this nice little park, national park. And Clint is meeting all the people in the village, mainly because he keeps going to the fucking pub to eat free chips. So he's making friends, but you know, as he can. You hear that clanking sound in the bathroom, in the background. Clanking sound in the bathroom is my husband trying to fix the railing. The snoring sound you hear behind me is my fattest cat, who is on the floor snoring. So, I'm not going to play this very long. This is just kind of supposed to be an introduction to how we're doing it and the limitations that I am holding myself to make it, you know, at least an interesting Reich's Riches challenge. You know, even though Clint kind of came, you know, with a building, with a place to sleep. All right, go up here, buddy. Go here. Oh, you can shower in the rain. I forgot about that. He's gonna be real mad about it, but he can. What are you? Okay, so there's no berries there. See, this is the thing. In another game... Oh, that's mushrooms. That's different. Mushrooms work different in this game, but in another game, Clint will be able to harvest any plant he found, but here, like, the raspberries won't grow till fall. Yeah, blueberry, great snack during the summer, so he won't be able to get any blueberries till the summer. So the first thing I have to do is decide what Clint's going to do with his first $6 or whatever we get from... He's got a fish to sell and a frog to sell, I think, so, you know, we'll see. I don't think there's anything in here. There's the husband. One moment, please. Okay, I guess we can wait here. This looks like a foxhole, but it's raining, so... Can he harvest them now? No, he can. So, why don't you shower in the rain? Barton butt. Just hope he doesn't turn around and, you know, full frontal Barton. Oh, here comes someone. That will be even better. Here comes a lot of people. Great. Let's see if there's a fishing spot. Maybe Clint can get some fish on once he's done with his rain shower. Yes. Great. You have showered. Please put your clothing back on. Please put your clothing back on, buddy. Oop, nope. There we go. Okay, so let's see. I know there's a fishing spot here somewhere. Let's look over here. This is the creature collector's place. Don't think there's anything we can do here. Yeah. Not getting any choco berries today, apparently. Here's the people that live around this park. There's a restroom. Here's someone cooking! Yes! Hello! Hello, new friend. Excuse me if I sit here and watch you cook so that I can steal another hot dog. Run, Clint, run. There he is. I just really like the feel of this. Like, this is, I think this is a great park that they did. Another table. I'm looking for stuff to harvest because poor Clint is pretty SOL right now. Yeah, there he is. It's like, hello, someone left a perfectly good plate of hot dogs here, and I am going to eat one. It's Clint. You never pass up on food when you find it because you are homeless and you have $6 to your name. So, okay. Helpful. And that's that hot dog down. Fishing, fishing. Nice little bridge. Where's the fishing? Guess you can go fish somewhere else, but like, sad. There's the ruins again. Okay, and where's the snow? Here's the snow. The fishing by the snail? I've seen the swimming beach, but not the fishing. Is that a fox? It is a fox! Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go watch some wild birds for a while. Oh, you can't? Okay, Clint, go here. Maybe by the time he gets there, the birds will return and he can watch some birds. Run, Clint, run. Yeah, this is a swimming. Oh, there it is. Okay, birds? No birds. Okay, play in the rain, buddy. Go have some fun. This was a very eventless trip to the beautiful park. Is that's bunnies. That's bunnies. That's what it is. That still has nothing for me. Well, I guess we might as well go home and... Are we having fun yet, Clint? You're supposed to be having fun. Okay, no. Well. Tough luck, buddy. You're the one who's poor. Let's go home. Actually, no. We're gonna go into town. And we're gonna sell Clint's items and see how much money we actually do have. One moment. Let's go home. Oh yeah, no, we're gonna go sell some stuff. This is the most exciting part of the video, of course. So eventually, I want Clint to, you know, rebuild a family home. And then, because it's Clint, I debated having him move either to an apartment in the city or to the dog world. Or he can work with dogs. So, you know, that's kind of going to develop as we play. And it's going to depend on how successful he is at surviving this lovely rags to riches. Oh, good God. Ah, frig, they're closed. Well, Clint, time to go home. Again. One of the rules you commonly see in rags to riches is that you can't sell directly out of the inventory. You have to take it somewhere and have a person to sell it to. So I'm going to try playing that way, although I am very lazy and I may end up, if the game is lagging, I may end up selling into the inventory because lag is terrible. So, and as you can see, my computer is obviously the fastest ever. Come on. Come on. And eventually, once Clint kind of gets his feet underneath him, we're going to possibly plop a few more Marvel characters in here, just kind of for fun. Let's see. There's the pond with their fireflies. Lovely little fireflies. Should probably put some more plants around the pond, but whatever. Let's see if we can catch anything in his own pond that has a bass in it. Nighttime fishing. Ooh, I can put turtles on the log. Yes, allow turtles to sun on the log. Thank you. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Eventually you need to buy some chickens so that you can sell eggs, and you need to like plant some actual plants and maybe fix your shower and get your utilities back on. But no. No, we're gonna stand here and fail at fishing instead. It's very Clint Barton though. Okay, can't even fish out of your own lake. Alrighty. That's great. That's just great. So let's go to bed. Woo! Fox! Huh? Fox! Fox, make friends with the fox. Come here, fox. Come back. Come back. Yes. Nibbler. Watch the fox. Aw, he's like, I wish there were cows that I could fuck with. Yeah, so the lot is off the grid, and it's also a wild foxes lot, which means once you do get livestock, they kind of show up and you know, I nibbler, do sassy things to your chickens and steal your eggs and stuff, which I thought, you know, why not make it harder on poor Clint? Yeah, there are no chickens there though. Haha, fooled you. I'm poor. Anyway, so this is just as kind of a sneak preview. I'm going to be recording it in little chunks so that we can kind of see what develops as we go, and hopefully some people are interested in joining me. Goodbye now.